Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Ocho, one NFL scout feel Aaron Rodgers looked more comfortable with the Steelers than he did during his final campaign with the Jets. AFC scout told ESPN Jeremy Fowler that Rodgers' Week 5 game with the Jets last season in London marked 6 to 8 weeks of absolute zero mobility due to injury. He was compromised and it showed, but just being a year removed from an Achilles tear, he seems a little bit more secure and a little less hesitant compared to a year ago. After Week 2 loss, Rodgers said he believed he's moving a little bit better than in the season opener. Look, first of all, he's about to be 41, and he's coming off an Achilles injury. I mean, it wasn't like he was Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson to begin with. But as you age and you got that's a significant injury, Ocho. That used to be a death sentence. You got that injury.
Absolutely.
Now, a career ender. Put it like that. So, but for him to still be able to he can buy time, Ocho. He was never, he was athletic enough to get out of harm's way and be able to move. He doesn't move with the ease that he once did, but he can move well enough to make plays. And yes, it's the year after the surgery, but it's the year after that, Ocho. So last year was that first year, but that next year after. You get a little bit of that. That's Adrian Peterson spoiled us. Because we saw a guy get his knee up in December and then come back the following September and he's like, ain't nothing, man, they lied. He won 2097, won the MVP, offensive player. Yes. So he got people spoiled that have a significant injury and come back, and it wasn't the year after, it was the very year after. It wasn't the year after the year. It was that next season. And he did that. So
different.
But I think the thing is that with Rodgers, if you go back and look at him, Ocho, the games that he played really well, Jacksonville and Miami late in the season, is warm weather. We'll see when the temperature starts to get cold, and it will in Pittsburgh. And the temperature will get cold in where, Ocho? Cincinnati. And it will get cold in Baltimore. And as we get to there's a reason why people move as people start to age, they move to Arizona, they move to Florida. They not trying to be in those damn cold weather cities, Ocho, because them, like my grandma said, these old booms ain't what they used to be.
Yeah, I mean, even though he's not what he used to be, he's coming from the coldest weather city where he plays football. And being in Pittsburgh, it gets cold, but we talk about 30, 40. That's cold. You were playing below zero.
Yes.
Below zero at times. So I think he's going to fare. He's going to be okay, especially a year removed from that surgery. He's going to be all right, especially what the scout is saying about him looking a little more calm, a little bit more comfortable in the pocket, especially when he's having to extend plays. He's going to be all right. He's going to be all right.
All right. Ocho says he's going to be all right. Ocho, Atlanta Falcons backup Kirk Cousins isn't unanimously viewed as an impactor contributor under center within the league, according to NFL insider James Palmer. There were some people around the league that I talked to think Kirk Cousins is essentially done. Nah, he's still collecting the check. He still got some money. Dan Araceli reports that the Falcons don't have any immediate plans to trade Cousins despite several injuries to starting quarterbacks on opposing teams. I think if somebody reached,
don't hate Atlanta. Don't hate, because what you could do. Listen, I'm not Mike Brown. I'm not Katie Blackburn. I'm not Troy Blackburn. I'm not Duke Tobin. But I know if all else fails, we can go ahead and get Kirk Cousins over there to Cincinnati.
Too much money. Y'all ain't finna pay that. He got like $40 million on that contract, Ocho, this year.
I know.
And then he got another. He probably got after. He gave 50, 30.
Stay with me now. Stay real quick. How much of that is Atlanta willing to pay? Huh?
I'm not finna. Hold on, Ocho. So let me get this straight. You want to move into my house, and you want how much of the mortgage you gonna pay? Nothing, because I don't live there no more.
Okay, I'm just throwing it.
Well, I'm throwing it back at you.
But you know what? I'm just throwing. Listen, I'm just talking. I know what he can do at the quarterback position when it comes to throwing that goddamn ball. And you got two phenomenal, the best duo in the NFL over there in Cincinnati. But we good. We got Browning.
Ocho. Yeah, I do believe, because guess what, Ocho?
Talk
You
to
know
me.
your offensive line is not the best. And what
They
can he
not.
do? Move.
Yeah, he can't.
So
He can't. That wasn't necessary though. You ain't had to bring that up.
you want him to get there and be like Joe Burrow? So you have two
No, but I'm
quarterbacks.
just saying, you didn't need to bring up anything about our offensive line. You didn't have to
Chad, do
do
y'all
that.
know
That
his
was
offensive
unnecessary.
line ain't good? They say they know your offensive line ain't good, Ocho.
It's better than the Broncos.
Nah, it ain't. It's not.
Did y'all win last week?
No, we did not win, Ocho.
Hey, well, you shouldn't even be talking about football. You shouldn't even be talking about football.
Okay. You got me. You got me. Ben Johnson says Bears don't have championship caliber practice habits yet. The Bears are 0-2 and on the NFL worst point differential, -34, which pretty much speaks for itself. For Johnson, the problem stemmed from the part of bad preparation because his squad practiced bad habits, aren't yet are yet to reflect a championship caliber team. We should be going to football, finishing hard. We talk about this all the time with offensive players, that our fundamentals, our finish, our technique, then they show up and walk through. That's you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me finish this, Ocho. They need to show
Go
up on the
ahead.
practice field. That's how you show up on game day. Simple things, how we properly block, how we catch the ball, how we block after the catch, ball security, things like that. It's the little things that you learn in youth league football that even at this level, they make a huge difference. When Mike first got there, 1995, Ocho,
Yeah.
put up there and said, this is what I expect. You catch a pass, I don't care how far the pass is, you finish 40 yards. Okay? He said, when we do
Mm-hmm.
walkthroughs, it's really not a walkthrough. It's a jog through. This is how we do. We don't walk on the field. We don't walk off the field. We jog
Mm-hmm.
on, we jog off. They thought Mike was bullshit. They thought Mike was bull jiving.
Right, right, right.
After he started cutting a few people,
Mm-hmm.
he got everybody undivided attention.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then, we win and everybody starting to feel good, Ocho. We go to walkthroughs,
Mm-hmm.
guys out there in Tim's. Guys out there, guys out there in Tim's, guys out there in Uggs. Hey, cause Mike would be we be practicing right where I am, Ocho. Mike would be down there like 20, 30 yards.
Yeah.
And he had his arms folded. And he either have his arms, he normally have his hands in his pockets. Anybody you play for the Broncos or you're a reporter, you've been around him, he's standing down there, he got his hands in his pockets. That day, he had his arms just like this here. I'm like,
Man, who was that? Who was that in them damn Tim? That's what I wanted.
I'm like, well, damn. He ain't say nothing. Cause normally, he had a call sheet and he'll, hey, Coob. He'll like Coob, which means he want to see the first play again. Coob,
Right.
he want to see play number 6 again. Ain't say nothing. Well, laugh, Ocho. So we run through it, we run through it to our offense. Defense come, offense again, defense. Might call it up. Just like, because normally when he called everybody get up, we run up there, Ocho. Ain't no dragging around. We run up there
Right, right,
like he
right,
about to
right.
feed us the last supper or something. We run up there, try to get a good old meal. But anyway, he paused. He don't say anything. Then all of a sudden he said, I don't know what the hell y'all think this is.
Mm.
He said, this is real. This is what you do. This is what you get paid for. Everybody's here because I want you to be here. And when we come out here, we don't do things the right way sometimes. We do things the right way all the time. Now, whomever I see in them Timberland boots and shower shoes and Uggs, you won't be on this team no more. But Ocho, I said, man, come on, bro. Just put on Ocho, remember you used to have turf shoes, Ocho? Because you have a little knock. Yes. I said, guys, if y'all not going to wear cleats, just put those on so you could.
Right.
Ocho, how you a DB and got on Tim's? Come on, Ocho. You a linebacker, you got on Tim's. You a wide receiver, you got on Tim's. Really?
It's walkthrough though.
It ain't no walkthrough. He told you. It ain't no walkthrough. Ain't no walking.
A little light jog.
Man, John throwing the ball 30 yards down the field. How the hell you gonna do a walkthrough and you walking and then he throwing the ball 30 yards?
Hey, that's funny.
Man, I bet you ain't nobody else showed up with that bull jive. Man, them guys were coming at it. Ocho, they got on the jeans. They got on. Then they try to get slick. They have on sweats over their jeans.
Hell
but,
no.
Ocho, when I try to tell him, man, Sharpe. Okay. So you're right. I'm gonna leave it alone. You're right. You're exactly right. Mm-hmm.